welcome to another episode of the JDSI Podcast. This is your host, Tarim Rabah. Today's podcast is pretty special because I'm be having a lovely guest. Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi, hello, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you please introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me as a guest. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. And my name is Hayam. I am 22 years old. I am a computer science student about to graduate. So wish me luck.
Good luck.
And I am UXUI designer self-taught.
Oh, that's good. So, as you heard, Hayam is a UX/UI designer, an inspiring Algerian UX/UI designer. And the reason I brought you here today is because actually in the field, I don't know much. Well, I don't know much. I'm talking about students ولا اللي عم يبدأوا دوكا UX/UI designers. So generally, especially if in my class, it's actually in my entire school, I don't know them 200%, but I know some. They don't actually go to ما يميلوش الUI UX. So generally we نميلوا branding, motion graphics, video editing. So what made you choose UI UX? So why do we need to choose it? It's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, actually that's true. We only know specifically in Algeria, we only have graphic designers and web developers. And when you mix these two, you have UX/UI designer. Okay. So that's how I started. I started with graphic design, and then I started learning and studying computer science, and I was more interested in the front end development. And I remember I had a project, and I had to build an effective interface. So that's how I discovered UX/UI design. I remember I Googled how can I code an effective interface.
Oh, that's nice.
Userface.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who do not know what UI or UX design is, can you give us what UX/UI design means to you? What it is? Can you introduce us to it?
Yeah. We'll try to make it simple as much as I can. The user experience. UX/UI design, we start with the UX and then the UI. There's a lot of people that say UI UX. It is UX and then the UI. Oh, actually, the UI is part of the UX. It's a small part of the UX. That's actually UI designers are more programmers because it's the programming step. That's when we find programmers work. It's in the UI, but most of the graphic designers are UX designers. They create and design a user experience that is friendly and help the users.
You know what I mean? So actually, I'm a graphic designer and I make the mistakes that UI, UX.
Yeah, actually, I used to do the same mistake. Yeah. I used to say UI, UX design. Actually, it is UX, UI design.
Okay, well, you learn something new every day, I guess. Yeah. That's perfect. So you actually, since we're friends, I know you're a self-taught UX UI designer.
Yeah.
So tell me about your experience as a self-taught designer.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you a really short story just to reach the UX UI design level. Well, when I was really young, I had a really huge and humongous problem with learning. I had trouble learning at school, and when the teacher talk, I only see someone talking, but I don't really understand. It was a problem with concentration. That's where I tried to find my own way of learning. And actually, while my friend would spend an hour or 2 hours doing their homework, I would spend 5 hours just to understand the lesson and then do my homework.
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, so that's how I was like, okay, oh my God, I need to develop my own skills, and you know what I mean. So that's how actually I really liked graphic design industry because it is so huge and so big, and there is no limits and no walls and no rules. You don't have to be we don't have to be all minimal designers. We don't have all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because
That's-
one of the reasons I chose, I think the only reason I chose to be a graphic designer is that you never get bored. It changes every day.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have the same clients every day, so you're not limited. So you're always challenged. You always grow. That's actually why I love graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. There's no boundaries, no rules.
True.
It's awesome.
True.
It's amazing.
True. I hope
And-
this next generation can like relate. Like especially I think the generation of Jay Morana, like they don't want the boring stuff our parents used to do. I'm sorry, but the كيفاش يقولوا بكيري like I know I'm not the type of person I don't see myself in an office working from 8 to 5 from 9 to 5 every day for like 20 years and then retire and just stay home. I want something that challenges me. I want something that's every day يتبدل. I don't want to be in the box. Actually, there's nothing wrong with the box.
Yeah.
For graphic design, sometimes you go in, sometimes you go out, sometimes you decorate the box, sometimes you throw away the box.
You create a box.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So here's the thing. Since you're self-taught, of course كانوا عندك بزاف challenges.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the challenges or the struggles you had to go through.
Yeah, sure. Well, I had a lot of challenges, and one of them is, as I told you, I was really, for the people who keep saying that I am a nerd just because I wear glasses, you're absolutely wrong. I am not.
True. We're myope.
Yeah, just I can't see, so...
It's like actually when someone says you're a nerd, I love that. That's the most complimenting thing ever.
Actually, why a nerd and then I get a B and C?
B and C? That's good. That's good.
Really?
Yeah.
كنت تلميذة متوسطة جدا يعني.
It's alright. It's like you're gonna excel maybe somewhere else. It's not just about the grades.
Talking about the challenges, when I decided to say, okay, مانيش حانح بعيد at school, I'm feeling not comfortable. I keep having horrible notes. So وين رايحة حياتي؟ إني داخلة في حيط. So that's where I started to switch my path, and I was like, okay. I was like, okay, what do you want to do in your life? Where are you going? Where do you want to be? And I found that I want to be in a place where I can be more creative and where no one tell me what to do. No one tell me what to do.
True.
That's where, and talking about the challenges, the first challenge is your parents when they're like, get a safe job. Get a
stable salary. Yeah.
That's the huge challenge that you're gonna face, guys, if you decide to be a self-taught designer, movie maker, photographer, you name it.
I think especially when you decide to go into freelancing, that's like even if you pass the point of class, like قنعتي ولا قنعت your parents. قنعت your parents they actually يخلوك تدخل في design career. But then when you تلحق like freelancing, they be like, you did not tell us this.
Yeah.
That's really, sometimes you get paid, sometimes you don't. So they actually can ways how you can make stable income from freelancing.
Yes.
You just need to do your research, do your homework. اعرف وش راك دير اعرف وش راك ديري. Don't just, of course, jump in. Welcome aboard. You're okay. سلام راك graphic designer راكي وليتي graphic designer. بصح بعد that's not it. تقولش نعم بحري. Of course عم بحرك. Have your own experience. Have your own story to tell من بعد. بصح be prepared تاني. Always have a plan B, C, D.
Yes.
Like you need to have plans. Especially كي تبدا تبان لك الفريلانسينغ باسكو في the beginning جاجزنا على هذيك تاع اني حاب نعمر my portfolio so I work for free. Yeah. So بصح more هذيك. That's where things
start.
That's when you get started. Do you want to become a freelancer or you want to work in agency? وإذا إذاك freelancer وش راح تدير as a freelancer؟ وش من audience راح تدير؟ وش من clients؟ وش من country أصلاً راح تدير؟ بس كاينين freelancers يخدموا يقول لك نخدم غير في بلادي. كاين freelancer يقول لك غير الجزائر ما نخدمش فيها.
Me, hi, hello, what's up?
يقول لك غير الجزائري ما نخدمش فيها يخدموا في لغة بعد يقول لك وكيت you want to go work in an agency ask you راك حاب تخدم تحت تقعد دائما تحت واحد you want to be a junior designer employee to your entire life ask you like حاب تبدا stagiaire تخدم
or start your own startup.
maybe you want to start up your own كما قلتي startup كاين بزاف. So ماشي just go in and drop out of college because I'm a dropout.
No. Don't do this. No,
yeah,
guys.
we're not encouraging you to drop out.
No, finish school. School is good.
School. Because the beautiful thing about graphic design, you can have it as a life career or you can have it as a side hustle.
Voilà.
Because you can have it as a full-time job. And I'm living it full-time. It's like my life now is graphic design.
Same.
بصح if I choose to go back to college, it's gonna be a side hustle and do it on the side. Like maybe twice, like for the weekend, I go and freelance in sites. I choose the projects I want, and I get paid. So try to find the balance that works for you. Just because you see someone that dropped out ونجح في graphic design does not mean you're gonna حتنجح.
No, yes.
Yeah, و does not mean بلي لازم تقعد تقرا وإذا شفت روحك ولا شفتي روحك you're not comfortable. Do it at your own pace.
Exactly.
Don't just follow.
Exactly. It is good to see others' experiences, to be inspired or whatever, but don't build your life based on others' life. I have my own experience. I have my own stories. I have my own reasons. You have your own, and you guys have your own. So
yeah, work it out.
Yeah.
Try to work it out. Balance it.
Yeah.
Especially with Algerian parents mentality. لازم
oh
لك
my god, safe side.
لازم ندير لك presentation بالPowerPoint تاع.
Yeah, that's why, and that's
why لك plan B, why لك plan B, part 1, plan B, part 2, plan B.
Exactly.
Details that details.
Yeah, and the other thing is that ما تطلقش حاجة حتى كي تشد مليح في حاجة.
True.
Don't just
jump
in the air.
Yeah. Don't juggle.
What exactly?
Small specialties for graphic design. Because graphic design specialties ما يخلصوش.
No. It's so huge. It's wow. It's a huge industry.
It's a huge So don't juggle. في الأول it's not called juggling. في الأول it's called experimenting. Like you see UX, you see UXUI, you see branding, you see motion graphic. كاين وين تعرف which type of creative you are. أصلاً كاين sites like cloud creative. They need a quiz like
really?
What type of creative you are.
Really?
Yeah. You take a test and they tell you في الآخر what type of creative you are.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
that can help you. Like voilà, and I'm good with video editing, and I'm good with branding, and I like making logos. I like UX/UI design.
Yeah, that's amazing. It helps.
It helps a lot. So yeah. That's what I mean when I say, and I always tell like people I know, do your research before you jump in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like really, really good.
And follow your passion.
True.
Because there's something you would always do, and you don't like. You feel guilty when you are sleeping. You would like. I really feel guilty when I go to sleep and I have a project. That's how I discovered that I was born to be UX/UI designer.
True. The lack of sleep, coffee, like how many times?
Yeah, coffee and
energy. So yeah, back to the question. Back to you as a UX/UI designer. So, هضرنا على your struggles and your challenges. Can you give me your struggles and challenges? تتزاير like. هنايا like as a Algerian designer what
actually as a UX/UI designer مازال I applied to a job because I don't know they don't really look for UX/UI designer. I don't know if they use a user experience strategy here in companies. Startups of young people, the youth, they do use some without naming companies, okay? They have a user experience strategy, but most of them they don't, and I wish they will.
They will, yeah. True, same. I mean, remember the first time we met? Actually, we met at a graphic design 3 days, I don't know, seminar, I think. كانوا دايرينها في Paris de la Culture 2019.
Yes.
Yeah, we've met there and we both fell in love. So she took it a step further. UX/UI. Yeah. And there was that guy, little guy. I still remember almost a lot of things he put there. And I took my 15-year-old cousin with me.
Yeah, I remember her.
She does not take notes in high school. She was like, can I have a paper?
See, she is born to be maybe UX/UI designer.
Can I have a paper? And she started writing what he was saying.
That's the passion.
Yeah, that's passion. That's really passion. She's. That's to me to UX/UI. Like
That's amazing.
I'm keeping up with her. So
she's liking my posts and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She was like, "How is Hayam?" Like, she's still designing like UX UI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy was Usama Yakaka, I think.
I think
his
so. I'm not
name.
good with names.
Yeah, I'm not even good with names. So he was amazing. I think he works with Yasir.
Yeah.
I think he's the one who made the
he-
interface to Yasir.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was perfect. I mean, the interface to Yasir is like, not sponsored, I swear.
Yeah.
I've been, and I'm just a loyal client to Yasir.
Yeah.
Parce que, I've been using it since 2018.
Yes.
I think, I mean, my 7-year-old cousin can use it so easily. وعلاه other user experience
Because the
platforms.
user experience is friendly.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. أنا هذاك وش أنا أحب نوصل. It's like I want the
Simple
whole-
and easy.
Exactly, simple, easy,
Effective.
friendly. Thank you. بصح كاينين sadly في الجزائر ما كاش كاين واحد السيت زعما ندخل زعما كي نكون زعما حابة
Complicated.
نلعبها. Very complicated.
Stuff.
وزعما like you know when you like press a button normally it sends you to another page. كاينين اللي
You just get lost.
Exactly.
Because that's why the UX UI design is so important, and we need more guys. We need more user experience designers.
True.
It's really important. You can be a brilliant developer, and you can be a brilliant graphic designer, but it's not enough. You need to be a unicorn, you know?
True. That's very true. I mean, we need it. It's like need in capital letters. We need it, especially in today's. I mean, احنا الجنراسيون اللي حنايا واللي جايه مورانا like we're into technology, so we want something that's easy to use. We want something to be friendly, colorful, beautiful, fast, effective. So yeah, we really need them. So yeah, we talked about the struggles. We talked about the problems. Now give me some advice. We need advice from people like you. I mean, you're still struggling, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still on my journey, and what I would really like to say is to start. Just start. Capital letters. Start.
True.
Stop saying one day, or stop saying I'm not good enough, or stop saying I don't know, so many excuses that I personally used to say. But you just need to take a decision and have a lot of courage to start, because that's the first step is usually the hardest, and have a lot of patience.
Patience.
You need a lot of patience. Yes, you don't have to be an expert in 1 week, in a month, or even six months. You just need a lot of patience and a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. You need to love it to work. Like, your life becomes, let's say, for example, a graphic design. You need to build and create an environment that helps you to be creative. Even the people you are following on Instagram, for example, I remember when I decided to be UXUI designer, I just wrote UXUI designer and started following each user experience designer. I tried to build an environment that was helping me to be user experience designer.
Yeah, true.
So that's really important, guys.
أنا يصير both of us clicked on Chris Do هو الأول.
First, girl.
I mean, come on. I mean, you need to have at least a list of 10 people you aspire to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Because even in the first steps that who am I gonna, who I aspire to be, who inspires me, Mama, how can you need to plan it? You don't just go and follow a user experience designer who has like really
horrible taste. Okay,
I
mean to be kind.
Yeah, level up. Like go even internationally. مانيش نحكي designers, by the way.
No.
No
shades.
Amazing ones. No shade. No shade. It's gonna be the catchphrase of my podcast. No shades. No shades. بصح شوية. No, we have amazing UX UI designers في الجزائر.
Yes.
Look them up. لازم تروح.
Yes.
Because they are diamonds in the rough, and you never find diamonds مرميين في القاع.
Yeah,
you
guys.
need to dig in.
Yeah, wallahi,
So
we need to shine all together. Like, I don't want to be the only star shining on the sky. We need to all shine. Guys, we need to shine.
Let's shine. And a graphic اسمه كاين like الله يبارك لكم if you guys ever listen
and
to
by
this.
the ways, but when you
guys
are a
amazing.
self-taught designer, and you see a lot of styles, you can build and develop a critical thinking.
Yeah.
you start developing your own way of thinking and your own way of designing and your own way of seeing problems, let's say, and issues and how to fix them.
Yeah.
So don't just put yourself in a box and say, for example, my style is really minimalist. I really follow the minimalism side.
Yeah.
It is really complicated, guys, because some people be like, oh, it's so empty, and I don't know what, guys, it's so complicated.
Yeah, exactly. Like some people, like when I sometimes make posts that are minimalistic, they be like, that's it? I mean, do you know how much research you have to?
It's actually harder than the colorful designs.
Yeah, because it's ماشي غير just white space ومانيش نوتيليزي بزاف
hierarchy, a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of things. Just واحد الخطرة meme like what designers see and what the normal people see كي يكونوا يشوفوا minimalistic design. Like normal people see would be like يشوف عفسة like فارغة ولا كاين غير شوية. So designer, like you see, like if it's aligned, if it's like
why
this,
there,
like
why
this.
exactly there, and why the colors, and it's a
And
lot
why
of
the
work.
line هذاك جا تما وعلاش هذاك الاخر line جاينا. It's an entire world.
Well, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, true.
So what I was saying is, don't put yourself in a box. That's true. I am a minimalist designer, but I also like to see what others are designing.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah,
go
true.
for it, guys.
Like كيفاش يقولوا وسع your
Imagination.
imagination.
Yeah,
True. You don't stick yourself to one designer or one style.
Yes.
Because sometimes you go through minimalism, but in the middle of the way, to me to another.
Yeah, because
style.
you will have different clients.
Yeah,
I don't have just one type of client. I have a lot. So each one, what he wants.
Like for example, I love minimalism design.
Yeah.
Like even my everyday life, نحب أعمل like a sample. سهل الممتنع.
It's clean art.
Clean art, and I like stuff being neat and clean and.
Me too.
Like
Same.
Sometimes the color for me goes out. Oops. Come on. Like when you see me like this, it's not. Yeah. Even in my design, sometimes it shows. But sometimes I have like charge, detailed.
Yeah, same.
Everything. Yeah. So yeah, you should definitely. هنقولها again حتى تكرهوا مني. Make your research. Make your homework.
Yeah.
Homework.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, true. So thank you so much. I think we came to the end of the episode.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
I want to stay.
Inshallah, cheers to more episodes, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Thank you so much for being here again.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming from Boomerdes.
You're most
all
welcome.
the way to Boomerdes here. So once again, this was Hayam Ghribi. Ghribi,
yes.
Ghribi, sorry.
It's fine.
Did I just غلط in my friend's name?
It's fine.
Well, to be honest, اليوم ما عرفت your last name.
Wow.
And we've known each other for like 2 years now.
Like, do you know all your friends' last name?
No.
So it's fine.
True. So yeah, again, this was our amazing first guest, Hayam Ghribi, an inspiring UX/UI designer. Am I saying it right? UX/UI, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
UX/UI designer. Thank you for co-hosting with me this episode. Thank you for giving advice, your struggles, your journey. So yeah, for you, my lovely listeners, please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see the full episode. I'm also going to be breaking down the episode on Instagram. So if you're interested, you can also find my Instagram page, the podcast. Thank you for Deshell School, for Algerian Black Pearl. And this is it for today.
It's
Hope
a
to
wrap.
see you. That's a wrap.